Hi everyone, my name is Banu and welcome back to Space Everyday. Today we are going to learn how solar and lunar eclipses occur. I'll be showing you the eclipse while I speak. First, let's learn about solar eclipse. The solar eclipse occurs when the moon comes in between the sun and the earth, blocking the sun's light from reaching the earth. But when this happens, only a small part of the earth will not get sunlight, since the moon is not big enough to stop light from reaching the whole earth. Solar eclipses only occur on new moon or no moon days, but every new moon day does not have an eclipse. That is because the moon's orbit around the earth is tilted at an angle of about 5 degrees. The point where the moon's orbit matches the orbit of the earth around the sun is called a lunar node. Solar eclipses take place only when a new moon occurs during a lunar node. There are four types of solar eclipses. They are partial, total, annular, and hybrid. When the moon blocks sun's light, it casts two shadows on the earth, namely umbra and penumbra. People in the penumbral region see a partial eclipse, while people in the umbra region see a total or annular eclipse. Now, let's learn about each of these types of eclipses. The first one is the partial solar eclipse, which is the most common of all four. During this type of eclipse, the moon and the sun are not exactly in line with each other. The moon only covers a small part of the sun. To us on the earth, it looks like the sun just got bitten by something. The second one is the annular solar eclipse, which is the second most common. During this type of eclipse, the sun and the moon are in line with each other, but the moon is not big enough to cover the whole sun. So the sun appears as a very bright ring. For us, it looks like a ring of fire. The third is the total solar eclipse. During this type of eclipse, also the sun and the moon are in line with each other, and now the moon is big enough to cover the whole sun. So don't think that the moon becomes big and small. As the distance from the sun to the earth goes up and down while the earth is orbiting the sun, the moon will be able to cover the sun sometimes and sometimes it will not be able to cover the sun. Fourth one is the hybrid eclipse, which is the rarest of all four. This type of eclipse shifts between a total and annular eclipse in the umbra and a partial eclipse in the penumbral region. At certain points on the surface of Earth, it appears as a total eclipse, whereas at other points it appears as annular. We should not see any kind of solar eclipse without good equipment. We should always see a solar eclipse with eclipse glasses so that our eyes don't get damaged. Now let's learn about lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs when the earth comes in between the sun and the moon, blocking the sun's light from reaching the earth. During a lunar eclipse, the moon can be red or orange or even invisible. The reason it changes colors is because when the sun's light passes through the Earth's atmosphere, it gets filtered. When filtered, it changes its color to red. A lunar eclipse only occurs on full moon nights, but like the solar eclipse, every full moon does not have a lunar eclipse. And the reason is same as a solar eclipse. There are two types of lunar eclipses. They are partial and total eclipse. A partial lunar eclipse occurs when the earth moves between the sun and moon, but they are not perfectly aligned. Only a part of the moon visible from the earth moves into the shadow of the earth. Also, this type is more common than the total lunar eclipse. A total lunar eclipse occurs when the earth, sun and the moon are perfectly aligned with each other. The moon completely moves into the shadow of the earth. Unlike a solar eclipse, you can see a lunar eclipse without any equipment. It is not dangerous to our eyes. That is it for today. Please like, share and subscribe for more. Thank you.